Hello, fellow cartoon enthusiasts. Today we're diving into the world of Nickelodeon, but not to celebrate its greatest hits. Instead, we're taking a trip down memory lane to revisit what many consider the worst era of Nickelodeon cartoons. Now, Nickelodeon has gifted us with timeless classics like SpongeBob SquarePants, Rugrats, and Hey Arnold. But even the best networks have their off days, or in this case, an entire era of missteps. We'll be exploring 7 of the worst cartoons that aired on Nickelodeon, dissecting why they failed, how long they lasted, and what led to their ultimate cancellation. We'll also look at the creators behind these shows and what they intended to achieve. So grab your popcorn, get comfy, and let's relive some of the most cringeworthy moments in Nickelodeon history. From the late 90s, we have The Brothers Flub, created by David Burke and Laszlo Nosek. The show aired from 1999 to 2000 and managed just one season with 21 episodes. It followed alien brothers Fraz and Guapo as they bungled their way through intergalactic courier jobs. The repetitive plot lines and simplistic humor didn't do the show any favors. Audiences found the animation subpar and the characters forgettable. The Brothers Flub failed to stand out in a sea of more engaging Nickelodeon content. The X's, aired 2005 to 2006, was about a family of secret agents trying to balance their undercover missions with everyday suburban life. Despite a promising premise, the show struggled with inconsistent tone and underdeveloped characters. The humor often fell flat, and the action sequences lacked excitement, making it difficult for viewers to connect with the show. It felt like the series couldn't decide if it wanted to be a comedy or an action show, leaving it stuck in an unsatisfying middle ground. Created by Carlos Ramos, The X's aimed to blend spy antics with family sitcom dynamics. While the concept had potential, the execution left much to be desired. The show's writing and pacing issues prevented it from becoming the engaging and memorable series it could have been. As a result, The X's quickly faded into obscurity, overshadowed by more successful Nickelodeon shows. It aired for one season with a total of 20 episodes. The Mighty Bee was co-created by Amy Poehler, Cynthia True, and Eric Wisey. The show flew onto screens in 2008 and floundered until 2011 with 2 seasons and 40 episodes. It followed Bessie Higginbottom, a zealous honeybee scout with dreams of becoming the superhero Mighty Bee. While Bessie's over-the-top personality was supposed to be charming, it often came off as grating and one-note. The supporting cast didn't fare much better, frequently falling into repetitive and predictable roles. Despite its unique premise and distinct animation, The Mighty Bee couldn't maintain a steady viewership. Now, by the end of its second season, the show's inability to resonate with a broad audience and underwhelming ratings led Nickelodeon to cancel it. Bessie's dreams of superhero stardom were, alas, short-lived. Fanboy and Chum Chum. Created by Eric Robles, this show ran from 2009 to 2014 with 2 seasons and 52 episodes, often remembered for all the wrong reasons. The series followed 2 hyperactive boys, Fanboy and Chum Chum, whose nonsensical adventures were as frenetic as they were grating. The rapid-fire jokes, high-pitched voices, and frenetic energy proved to be more irritating than entertaining for many viewers. The garish animation style didn't help matters either, often overwhelming the senses rather than delighting them. Despite winning a Daytime Emmy Award, the negative reviews and declining ratings told a different story. By 2014, Nickelodeon decided to end the chaotic saga of Fanboy and Chum Chum, hoping to make room for shows with broader appeal. El Tigre, The Adventures of Manny Rivera, was created by Jorge R. Gutierrez and Sandra Equihua. It aired from 2007 to 2008 and ran for one season with a total of 26 episodes. The show followed Manny Rivera, a young boy with the ability to transform into the superhero El Tigre, as he navigated the line between hero and villain in his fictional Mexican city. Despite its vibrant animation and unique cultural setting, El Tigre struggled with inconsistent storytelling and character development. The show's attempt to balance action, humor, and moral lessons often felt disjointed, making it hard for viewers to stay engaged. While it had a strong initial fan base, the show couldn't maintain its momentum. Nickelodeon decided not to renew El Tigre after its first season, citing low ratings and a lukewarm reception from its target audience. The show's potential was never fully realized, and it remains a mixed memory in the network's history. Talk and the Power of Juju was created by Jed Spingarn, Butch Hartman, and John Fountain. It premiered in 2007 and lasted until 2009, spanning 2 seasons with a total of 26 episodes. Based on the popular video game series, the show followed Talk, a shaman's apprentice, as he used his magical abilities to protect his village from various supernatural threats. The transition from video game to television series proved challenging for Talk and the Power of Juju. The show struggled to capture the essence of the game, resulting in a series that felt bland and uninspired. The humor often missed the mark, and the characters lacked the depth needed to sustain viewer interest. Despite the built-in fan base from the games, the series failed to attract a significant audience. By 2009, Nickelodeon decided to cancel the show, recognizing that it didn't live up to the expectations.
Skateboards rock, shoes like feetsies. You are watching Planet Sheensy.
Planet Sheen was a spin-off of the beloved The Adventures of Jimmy Neutron, Boy Genius, created by Keith Alcorn, Steve Odekirk, and John A. Davis. It aired from 2010 to 2013, running for 1 season with a total of 26 episodes. The show followed Sheen Estevez, one of Jimmy Neutron's sidekicks, as he crash-landed on an alien planet and embarked on various misadventures. The primary issue with Planet Sheen was its weak storyline and lackluster character development. While Sheen was a beloved character in the original series, he couldn't carry a show on his own. The supporting characters on the alien planet failed to resonate with viewers, and the humor often fell flat compared to the original series. The show struggled to attract a substantial audience, and reviews were largely negative. Critics pointed out the lack of depth and the departure from the charm and wit that made Jimmy Neutron a hit. After 1 season, Nickelodeon decided to cancel Planet Sheen, acknowledging that it didn't live up to the expectations set by its predecessor.
Buckle up, duckies, cause we got a rocket band, delivering bread, flying crazy cause we can!
Breadwinners, a show that left many viewers scratching their heads. Created by Gary Doodles Di Raphael and Steve Borst, this bizarre series premiered in 2014 and lasted for 2 seasons with 40 episodes. It followed 2 bread-delivering ducks, Sway Sway and Baduse, in a world filled with slapstick humor and endless toilet jokes. Critics and fans quickly pointed out that Breadwinners relied too heavily on crude humor and erratic storytelling. The animation, a mix of 2D and digital puppetry, didn't help either. Many found it downright unpleasant to watch. With its lack of substance and over-the-top randomness, it's no wonder this show didn't stick around long. By the end of its 2nd season, plummeting ratings and relentless negative feedback sealed its fate. Nickelodeon decided it was time to move on, hoping to invest in shows with a bit more breadth. Next on our list is the wacky Pig Goat Banana Cricket, created by Johnny Ryan and Dave Cooper. This show aired from 2015 to 2018 for 2 seasons with 40 episodes. The show featured the misadventures of 4 anthropomorphic friends, Pig, Goat, Banana, and Cricket, in a world where quirkiness was turned up to 11. While being quirky isn't a bad thing, this show often felt more like a random assortment of gags than a coherent series. The disjointed storytelling made it hard for viewers to connect with the characters or follow the plot. Despite its vibrant animation, Pig Goat Banana Cricket just couldn't hold on to a solid fan base. By 2018, Nickelodeon pulled the plug, choosing to channel their energy into more consistent and engaging content. The attempt at extreme uniqueness just didn't pay off in this case.
That one day, Santa found a talking snake.
Sanjay and Craig was created by Jay Howell, Jim Dershberger, and Andreas Trolf. It slithered onto our screens in 2013 and stuck around until 2016, running for 3 seasons with 60 episodes. This series chronicled the escapades of a boy named Sanjay and his talking snake Craig as they navigated life and mischief together. The show's heavy reliance on gross-out humor and lack of originality were major sticking points. Many felt Sanjay and Craig borrowed too much from past Nickelodeon hits without adding anything fresh or innovative. As the initial novelty wore off, the forced humor and shallow characters couldn't sustain viewer interest. Eventually, Nickelodeon decided to end the series after 3 seasons, choosing to focus on content that could offer a more lasting appeal. And there you have it, folks, the worst cartoons from what many consider Nickelodeon's darkest era. While these shows had their moments, and some even managed to find a niche audience, they ultimately fell short of the high standards set by Nickelodeon's more successful series. It's a reminder that even the most beloved networks can stumble, and that every great show we cherish is a product of both creative brilliance and a bit of trial and error. Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into the world of cartoons.